Hey, how's it going? I have an idea. Yeah. I'm going to make stamps with binder clips. And this is my prototype. This is the little one of the smaller binder clips. I don't know what size this thing is. I can't give you a proper size. I would have to look it up. Probably on Amazon or something. And the idea is to take masking tape and to wrap it around one side. Alright, see it? Sorry, a little bit blurry there. And the masking tape is to hold the color on the from the ink pad. And then on this side, I took a small piece of cardstock, folded it in half, and covered it with masking tape. And then I also put a piece of masking tape over this end, and then just glued these two together. And I used the Art Skills tacky glue. Yep, that's good. And that's just to protect my fingers when I press down to make the impression. So the idea came to me when I was editing my video where I made meander books. I can't remember what number that was. It's in the low 90s. And I thought, hey, I think I can make stamps, you know, stamping devices out of these. And when I was doing it on the meander book, I used it as, I think I used this one, this size, which is the same thing as this black one. And what I did was, I had the handle still on there, and I just went like that, and I just made a flower, and it made a flower impression all the way around it. And just to show you on this fun foam, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna show you this. And I was pressing down like this with my finger, and that hurt a lot because I kept doing it. See the impression it's making? Cool, right? Looks like a little heart. And I thought, man, that hurts, and it leaves the impression on my finger. And I thought, I wonder, while I was editing, watching my video, I was thinking, I wonder if I put something on this side to protect my finger, maybe like a piece of cardboard or something, or even just masking tape. I don't think masking tape would do it, though. I think that's too thin. So then I was thinking, hey, I wonder if I can make stamps out of these. Haha, an idea is born. So I'm going to try it with these. Now these, I pulled these aside when I was doing the video editing, or while I was watching myself talk and craft. I took these 5, 1, 2, 3, these 5, because at this time I didn't have that one, and I took all the handles off right away. And then today or tonight when I made the prototype, I thought I'm gonna need the handles on because I need to open it up a little bit to get the tape inside here. The small one and even this itty bitty one here, these are, look at that, look how small they are. Tiny. This one is smaller than this one. So this one will probably be the easiest to make a stamp out of. And as I get further down, this one, and all the way down the little one, it's going to be really hard because it was a little bit difficult to make this one. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try it out. So I have watercolor paper here. This is Canson watercolor. I don't want the foam on underneath there. And this is the ColorBox Petal Point pigment. And I'm going to try the purple one. What is that on my purple? It's probably green. And also don't want to press too hard, because I don't want to make an impression with the binder clip. So now we have purple on there. And I'm going to do, make sure I'm in the range. That's actually not too bad. I was expecting way worse. Of course, it's a little bit lighter because it has a little bit less paint on it. I mean, less ink. I think I used, let me think. I think I used acrylic paint for when I colored these in. I colored these in. What I did was, on the Meander book, I used it as an imprint maker, you know, and when I did that, I have to turn the paper around. When I did that, I colored it in after I did it and made this flower. What did I use? I used a couple of acrylic paint pens. That was pretty good. And I just kept looking at it like, hey, make a stamp. Make a stamp. Or at least put cardboard on your binder clips if you're going to use it to make impressions in fun foam. So that's what I used, the black fun foam, to make the Meander book. I might have a double exposure. Isn't that what always happens? Yeah, there it is. It's okay. Cool. I might have moved that. Keep it there, don't move it. I was going to try to switch fingers. Hey, that's not too bad. That's kind of cool looking. So they don't have to be perfect flowers. You can be, you know, working on your journal page or something, and you can just whip out a flower just like that. Or you can glue them all together. Hey, yeah. I don't know if I can put them all together, but that, I'll definitely give that a whirl too. I don't know if I'll do that on video, but so that works. So how did I do it? So I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to go with this one. Probably, well, I said probably the easiest one would be to do the big one. Let's see how much. Oh yeah, let's try the big one. Yeah, that's might hurt my hand a little, but what I need to do, this is what I did. Now I'm going to use, instead of cardstock to make my little finger presser, I'm going to zoom out a little. I always forget I'm zoomed in. So I'm going to zoom out a little, and instead of using cardstock, like I said, as my finger presser, I'm going to use this Fancy Feast cardboard. And I need my other pair of scissors here. So do I want to, I want to make the, I need a pencil. I'm going to use a pen. I want to make this a little bit bigger than this thing. What's that thing? The binder clip. Is it? Hey, not too bad. Wow, I'm amazed. I couldn't see that area there. Guess I'd be in a, might as well be in camera range instead of. I'm just like, I'm recording, Tammy. Think. I have to think. Oh, yeah, that would work. It doesn't hurt at all. So, yeah, that's a perfect size. Now, what I do need to do is I do need to cover that with tape. And I'm going to do that. Oh, that might be. I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to fold it back. This is the side where I'm going to be pressing, so I'm not going to... way too much. Way too much tape there. Or maybe this. I do have to, I don't want that to, I gotta cut that part off. So I don't need to open, well I will need to, actually I will need to open this. Tammy. Yeah. I will need to open this for, I was not thinking, I'm thinking, hey, put that thing on first, but that's a bad idea because I need to make the other side first. I need to make, where is it? I need to make this side first. This ColorBox, these ColorBox inks are water soluble. So now I have an idea like, ooh, I should paint with them. I should try that out. Okay. So that's what I need to do. I don't know why I was thinking that I could make the handle, or not the pressing, what is that? What would that be called? A button? Because it doesn't really do anything. Now to set, that takes about 24 hours to set completely. But to, you know, because you're doing projects, you want it to kind of stick right away. All right. That works. Now, I'm going to remove these. Sometimes it's super easy. All right, there we go. Sometimes it's super not so easy. Yay! Now, I don't have to cover that if I don't want to. I can if I want to, but I think the reason I covered the cardstock with the masking tape is because I folded the cardstock, but I didn't glue that fold together. And I thought, well, I'll just wrap it in masking tape. And it was funny, too, because I was sitting here, what was I doing? Watching my video before uploading it to see if I have to add any links or anything like that. And I was thinking, where's my glue? And I think I took all my glue upstairs to my craft room this summer before I went on my trip. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I have masking tape. I can use masking tape. But I did need the glue. Now this glue I keep in the bathroom away from the kitties. Okay, now let's see. Let's test it. Okay, I'm going to try. Now I'm going to try. I can remove these, by the way. So I'm going to remove. Let's do the red one. Like a little piece of pie. Okay. I'm going to do it this way. I'm in the screen. Oh, it's not gonna work. I just remembered what I forgot to do. I forgot to make the holes. Ooh. I forgot to make the holes a little bit bigger on the little round part. Oh, I did move it. So let me wait. Let me put that back since it doesn't stand up on its own. And let me grab the last baby wipe out of here. I'm going to, since this is water soluble, remove some of that with the baby wipe. I also have to be careful of this because it's not totally set yet. Okay, so I'm going to poke this. See, I said I was going to come back in here and do this part. I have to make sure that that's in there, that both pieces of tape are in there. I'm only using one light wand today, and I noticed that when I had the other one from over there set up, it showed my cord, the shadow of my camera cord. Okay, let me see. So the lighting isn't that great. I gotta keep pulling away to take a closer look. Ooh. Okay, now I want to see, I'm going to try it again, and then I want to see, I might have to add another piece of tape here, this part here. So what I'm going to see, you know what, maybe just push it back in and you can see it. So really the idea about taking that out was so I wouldn't go over into the other, like the orange or the purple. Okay. Let's try this. Don't move it. Be careful. Don't wiggle it. Don't move it. Don't move your body back and forth like I'm doing right now. Be mindful. So is this on this side here? Okay. Okay. Just want to see if it's going to work right. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to add the tape, another thing of tape here. I have to wait for this to dry a little bit, since I'm using a wet baby wipe here. And then I'm going to do the other ones off camera. Okay, it's been 6 months almost. It's April 15th, 2020, and I'm finally, so this is part 2 of the binder clip stamp. I have an idea, binder clip stamp video, craftivity, hack, whatever it is. It's a hack, really. And in the first part, I said, okay, I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to cover these and the other ones. And I just covered these, and then I put it away, and I probably went to bed or something. I don't know. Who knows what I did. I certainly can't remember. It's 6 months ago. So then I thought sometime in March, early March, I was thinking, hey, I wonder if I use fabric tape and cover the binder clips with fabric tape, like these 5 here. Then maybe I can, the ink would stay on longer, and I could make more impressions with just, you know, without having to re-ink all the time. Well, that worked for, I tried them out tonight, and that worked for, I can show you my, there's one. And then this stuff around here is, I just took the binder clip and rubbed it around to see, okay, it's got stuff there. You know, it still has ink on it. And then this one, the little one, this one right here, I had the most problems with. And that's because I had, I'm going to use a little pokey tool here. If you look right there, and right there, and there, on the sides here, there are little blips. So I took my mini scissors here, and I trimmed out that part where that little blip was. I think I got it. I'm not sure. It's very hard to see, but I think I did it. So I used the red for that one, and okay. Then I tried this one. This one was this. The green one here is from this one. And then the blue one was from this one. So this is all from the green one. And all I did was I just went around like this, and I colored it in. And it probably still has, I'm going to try it on the back here. It probably still has some remnants of green ink. See that? It's still a little bit green. So I was thinking, wow. So one of the problems that I encountered as I was doing those is it leaves an imprint from the fabric, which are lines. So if you look, you can see lines on the side. Right there. Is that really? Right there. Sorry about that. You can see those lines. Can you see those lines? It's so I'm thinking, okay, that's from the fabric, and I'm not even going to try and show it to you because I I don't think it's going to show up. I was thinking like maybe here on the side here it might show up here. But it looks smooth in the screen panel. That is really strange. But I can see that. I can see it on there. And I don't know if I have any. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so I have this sheet, this little strip. And you should be able to see. I'm going to try something first of all. I'm going to turn off manual focus at the moment. I'm going to see if it shows. Okay, you can see those lines on. Okay, so it does leave a little bit of the imprint there, but you know what? That kind of looks cool. Almost kind of a distressed look. See, I'm back on manual focus. Just a minute, maybe to do it this way. I wonder if it shows it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there on the side. If you look on the side here, you can see it. I'm learning every day about my camera. If I have it on manual, if I don't have it on manual focus, every time I put my hand into the picture, it focuses, it goes in and out on focusing. And if I use a sheet of white paper, this is Canson mixed media paper, and if I use a sheet of white paper, it starts going in and out focusing if I don't have it on manual focus. Okay, so what I'm going to show you these. I'm going to use them just like this with these colors and show you what it looks like. So I'm not going to try for the flowers or anything like that. I just want to show you what that looks like. There was another problem I encountered. Oh, maybe possibly the little holes here don't always stay as perfect circles, but you know, I'm thinking that kind of adds to the distressed look. So if you want perfection, this is not the way to go to make a flower, you know, because I was using these as petals. Okay, let's try it out. You got to try something else if you want to make petals with a binder clip. Or maybe you have that idea already. This is a nice little finger rest. You do have to be careful too, well, especially when you get to the smaller clips, that it tips over easily, and you're holding it with your hands or your fingers here, so you could actually, voila. You could actually tip it back and forth if you're not careful. And then, especially with the smaller ones, I'll show you with this one. Now we'll go to the small one, the itty bitty one. This is not the smallest one. The smallest one, I decided I'm not going to cover that, not even with masking tape. So the smallest one, I didn't have very good luck with the smallest one. I think I used the Memento Love Letter Red on this right here. Ooh, that's not, they didn't tap it enough, Tammy. That's kind of, I don't know what to say about that. That's worse than before. That's a little better. But see, it's still like around there. They look like Siamese keyholes. Okay, that works. Sorta. Maybe I'll use it for adding like around things, you know, like that or something. Okay, moving right along. The idea here is not to have an incredibly long video, because the first part, which I will likely be fast forwarding through parts of it, like when I was creating, when I put the tape on this one, that will be fast forwarded through. Okay, this one is Mermaid Lagoon. The red one, Distress ink, was, what was it? Candied Apple. There goes the computer again. It was so quiet for so long, and now, my apologies. That's not too bad. And I was right about the fabric. It does hold on to the ink a little bit longer. So that would be another one that I could decorate a page with and everything. Also, right before I ended part 1's video, I said something like, oh, I bet I could cut these out, and maybe I'll cut them out, but I don't know what I did with that, or even if I cut them out or not. This one has the tricolors, so I'm going to do the yellow for the circles, I guess. I was looking to see if they were making an impression. Let's do it upside down. I might be off. Oh no, I hope I'm not. Move up a little. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there a little more. Now this could hurt your fingers still because you're pressing like that on there. That's pretty cool. So I was thinking if I made petals and I went all the way around, that I would use these little circles would be yellow for the center part of the flower. Yeah, see, I was thinking. Lots of thinking. Okay, the last one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, last one. Last one, Tammy. I really like this color combo here. And then another problem I had earlier tonight was that this little cardboard lid came off. So, ooh, I think that's the best one. So what I did was I took a piece of the Duck Brand double-sided tape and I put it here so it's not coming off. No, no, no. You might not. I was gonna say you might not see that, but I think you will. That's cool. Yeah, man. So, go ahead and give that a whirl. If you got binder clips, I got a whole mess of these binder clips because I bought a bag of 36 of these knockoff, ACCO knockoffs, I'm going to call them. But I can't use them for the binder clip part because when I tried to use one time, one of the handles flew off. And it landed in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my goodness, thank God there wasn't a cat there. You know, I could have injured my cat. Or I could have poked my eye out, you know? Boy, it could have hit me in the face. So, that, now I can make all kinds of stamps with my 36 binder clips. Alright, okay, we have to do a picture. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm going to put the title on this piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to move this up. And I think I have to come out a little, right? Yep, yep. So I want to get the scissors out of the way. I was going to incorporate these circles because I was punching circles earlier. And I thought, nah, I'll just, eh. Okay, let me get these out of the way. Okay, let me bring this up a little more. I have to make sure this is right. Because a couple of times when I do this, oh yeah, I'm in editing and I'm thinking, gosh, it's crooked. Okay, say crafty. Yay, good job. Okay, sign off. Finally, sign off. Okay, gonna randomize. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. A lot of things have been deactivated here, a lot of adjectives. Where is it gonna go? Ooh, have a delightful day. Bye.